Good morning to you all, my fellow traders. I really hope that your night was good if you were trading, so you will have a very good day today, and hopefully... Okay, just let me do something here. All right. So that's me again. Okay, so we'll start with a short view on my open positions here. Well, basically, everyone who is following me, do know that I've opened like on Euro short and a pound short as well. And let me make it a bit smaller that you can see it actually. All right, so that's what it is. My take profit is just here for now, but it's possible that I will move it and trail it from here, or will probably close the part of the position and then we'll kind of trail as much as I can. All right, regarding the euro dollar, well, to be honest, I've expected something different from them. So they didn't do what I wanted them to do, basically, these instruments. So I'm not sure that I'll stay much longer in these positions. So basically, a risk reward in this position is already very good in both of them. So even if I'll close them now, it will not be against my system. I just want to wait a little bit more because, well, it's London opening in 45 minutes. So let's see how the price will behave within well, let's say half an hour. So, and then I'll decide to do something with them. Okay, so yes, that's me again, as you can see. All right, so now I want to have a look at what has happened with other currencies. Okay. Just to make sure that okay, let me see another broker. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it as it is for now. Okay. Nice one. Right. Okay, so let me switch to my analysis panel. That's not what I'm looking for. Just a second. And yes. Okay, so that's me. You can see, you can follow me, by the way, if you want, in trading view. So you always will be able to see some signals that I post. Okay, so I'm not going to post any signals at the moment because, as you know, my style of trading, I'm normally waiting till 1 hour close after the London Open, and then I'll see if I see anything on the chart, then I'm kind of trying to get in. If not, then not. Simple as that. All right, so let's start with Aussie. All right, those of you who were able to sell it, good on you guys. Good on you guys. Yes, you are in a good profit at the moment. The price is going down. It will continue its down movement finally. Well, I've missed it, to be honest, unfortunately, because it's happened, well, when I was already off. But I was waiting for it, as you can see. So I've been expecting these 3 levels to bounce off, and it did bounce off this one. Yeah, all right. So I'll count the new levels in another half an hour, and we'll see if we'll be able to kind of jump onto kind of train. Euro pound. Okay, euro pound. All right. Well, I did expect it to grow. It does grow. When did it start? It started early in the morning. All right, but to be honest, I haven't been expecting it to bounce off this level here, and I thought that it will be bounced off 0.83199. So that's what I was expecting. All right, so, well, still, the price is going up. Let's say the level 0.842 is the major for now, just for another, like, let's say 2 or 3 hours. And we must review a 4-hour chart before we'll start trading today on this currency pair. I'm not going to do it now because I want to make this video quite short, because I have to do my own analysis for the market. Okay, and fine. All right, euro dollar. All right, still expect it to go down, and you know that my position is still open, not as profitable as I want it to be honest here. But what can I say? Continuing its down movement is very possible for this pair at the moment. Continuation of down movement, I mean, but. Well, the bounds of the level somewhere around this, well, the levels will be changed when I recount them. So 1090 is possibly the level to kind of to have on place, at least, and to watch it. Yeah, as we can see, a structure below, structure before is showing us the all right. Yes. All right. So the pair, I do expect it to go down. I'm not sure if it won't kind of trigger these levels here. So 1080 and 1090. So the price will possibly continue its up movement for a while before it will continue its down movement. All right. So it's euro dollar. Now let's go to pound dollar. All right. So what can I see here? The pound is going down finally. Don't think that it will move upwards before it will clear one of these lows here. So basically this area, I'm not talking about level, but the area at 1.31278 is very important to watch. So I believe that the price have to clear the stop losses below these areas here to continue its up movement. So, well, me personally, I'm short on this position. So, as you can see it here, yes, so this one, here is my stop loss and my take profit is here. But as I told you before, possibly I'm going to kind of trail a position, or I will possibly close half of the position, and then I will I've already closed half here, so just to make this break even, you know. So this is not my actual stop loss as it was in the beginning. Now it's a break even point. So even if my stop loss is triggered here, I am in profit. Okay, the same as here. So as you can see, part of the position has been closed here with a good price. So the price hasn't been as good, well, just here during the night time. For me, it's a night time. And So for now, I'm just waiting. So I want to show the first, well, I want the price to show me the first moves during the European session start. Well, it is possible that my stop losses will be triggered. Don't like these kind of things, but well, might be a good entries here, by the way. All right, so let's go back to my analysis kind of platform that I use for analysis. Just a second, where is it? Yeah. Okay. So what do we have here now? So it's pound is going down for now. I don't think that they will bounce off here. So it does look like a correction of this wave. So the possible move towards here is possible. All right. So Kiwi, the price did go down, missed it, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not good. Was I able to enter actually here? Not really, to be honest. Okay, so let me switch to 4-hour chart. Do have an idea to show you something. Okay, so what do we have here? Look, guys. Well, this is something what you always have to, you must have in your mind and to remember it. You know, you must remember it. So basically, of course, we all know that the most kind of, let's see, clear view on the market is always on the higher time frame, on the time frames of the higher degree. Oh, that's me. All right, so what I want to tell you, so basically the main approach how most of the traders do trade, I mean pro traders, they do use like the highs or the closing price of the signaling candle. So they do wait for a signaling handle or a pattern, and then they must have some sort of confirmation. So basically, well, of course, it takes time to know basically all these patterns, you know, to know all the price behaviors, because each instrument is kind of behaving itself differently, you know, and it's not possible to use the same approach for each instrument, you know, so it will always have some difference, you know. So the main idea will be the same, of course, yes. So you just have to develop the idea first, and then when you've developed it, you must kind of find the right approach to kind of for your idea to each instrument you trade. So for example, here, as we can see, like well, what can I say here? This one, let's see the very last one. So we do have a reversal pattern here. This is our level which has been counted during yesterday European period. All right, so it was the level for the rest of American session, basically. So what we saw here, that during the US session, at the end, the price has actually shown us a kind of a reversal pattern here. So one candle up, another candle down, closed below the 15% of the previous one. And then we do have a confirmation for this signal. So basically we do have a bullish signal, bullish candle here, but it has failed to go through our level here. So basically it confirmed actually this signal. So this is one of the ways of confirmation. So it's not always like this. This is confirmation also, you know, and this is confirmation also. So it all depends on how and what we see on the chart, and depending on what we see, that's how we'll react, you know. So for in this kind of reaction, it would be good, you know, when we saw this kind of confirmation for a down move. So basically, what did it tell us? This candle told us yesterday that the price, but I was not trading for our chart yesterday because it was Monday. So on Monday, I do prefer to kind of be in short positions, and to kind of use a like 15-minute chart, etc. Well, today is a bit different story. I will jump between like three time frames. It will be like 4 hours, 1 hour, and 15 minutes already. And the rest of the week, I'm not even looking at 15-minute charts. So basically, that's how it works. Remember, I told you about dynamics. So basically, what we have here, we do have a confirmation for bearish reversal, but we don't have an impulse yet. So if we don't have an impulse yet, then we must use somewhere close to high or to closing price at the top. Basically, it's a closing price, it's open price, so we're placing a limit order around this area here. And the price, as you can see, has been triggered our entry limit, and then it went down. So that's basically the way to trade 4-hour chart. And well, it works in any time frame at all. It's, if you followed me yesterday, you saw that I was doing the same thing on a 15-minute chart. So it's like, it's always working this way. So let's see here. We do have a confirmation. Yes. So, but here we do have a stride forward move towards downside, so we didn't have any noise. So when the price is doing something like this, I prefer to place in the middle of this confirmation body, or at the opening price of the signaling candle. So as we can see, it's, well, I leave it for you to kind of remind yourself how this pattern called. And basically this level here, just before the body, the open, is a good entry kind of signal, and the stop loss is just above this candle here. So but after we've got the confirmation, so we've been waiting for like 1, 2, 3, 4 candles to trigger our position here. It was triggered, but now we are short here. So I'm not here, unfortunately, but I'm just showing you the samples, how it does work, and it does work almost everywhere. So even here, if, well, you see, the thing is that if you will compare the closing price on 4-hour chart and this, especially I would say these highs and lows here on the highs and lows of the wicks on 4-hour chart, they will confirm the structure on 5-minute chart. So basically you can kind of do this exercise on your own, and you'll be able to see that basically. So for example, I do see waves here. So the price did go down, then did go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, etc. So basically we do have a small waves here. 4-hour chart just gives us the main idea for the direction, but to understand the whole price action idea and to understand how all this, how can I say, methods are working, and what is the main difference in 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, and 5-minute chart, well, I would say that there is no difference at all. This is just a bit more comfortable way of watching the chart, of watching where the price is moving at the moment. So that's why it's really important to look at 4-hour chart, at 1-day chart, etc. But as you can see, you will see different things. So some people do see some kind of candles, bullish candle, bearish candle, sorry. Yes, bullish candle, bearish candle, But what I see here, well, yeah, I do see the same thing, but it shows me different stuff. So basically you must get used to it. And then you'll be able to understand it in a bit more clear way. Why shall you switch, for example, from, if you don't want to trade off the 4-hour chart, for example, and you want to use a 5-minute to enter the market with a better price, then you must understand the kind of at least basics of price action. What I mean by price action, I mean not the candlesticks or something like this. I mean the correct price. So basically, well, let's say line chart on 1-minute chart. That's what you have to understand. What you have to kind of see how it works, what it shows, where it goes, and how can you actually enter the market with a better price when you have a good signal, for example, on 4-hour chart. So that's something what you always have to learn. It's being a trader is learning all the time. It's not. I mean, if someone is not doing it, it means that this person is not far from the end of his or her career. So that's really, really true. I mean, any trader will tell you so. All right. So, sorry, it's 1 minute chart. Let me switch back to 4-hour. Don't like see 1 minute chart at the moment. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay, so that's about Kiwi, dollar CAD. The price I want to sell it. We'll possibly have some good selling opportunities, by the way. I'll recount the levels a bit later, and you will possibly have very good entries here. So because we did have a very good tail here, well, the reversal pattern didn't have a confirmation yet. So the confirmation can be, well, we can have another reversal pattern with this candle here. So in case of this current candle, let's say it will take another 2.5 hours, will be closed, and we'll have a reversal pattern here, then we'll be able to use it basically. Okay, so I just don't have the levels here at the moment, so these are not the correct ones to use for now. All right, so it's Frankie. So what I do want to do with Frankie, I wanted to buy it yesterday. Well, unfortunately, it didn't happen. So basically, as you can see, I do have a buying order here. So I have expected this price, the price to trigger this low here, but it didn't. That's fine. Out of the trade. Did have a break even here, so basically I did the same around here. So when this low appeared, I've placed a buy limit order here and closed it somewhere around this area. So it has been closed. It's been triggered, so because I've been expecting this price to jump off here, it didn't. So unfortunately, it did go a bit lower, but still, I'm using a short stop losses and I'm happy about it. I mean, that's your own choice where you will place your stop loss. If you want to learn, you can always ask me to teach. The details are on my website at marenno.com, but that's something what I do trade, and I do really trade. All right, guys, so let's go further. It's dollar yen. The price, I expect it to continue its down movement, basically, as you can see. Well, if you were able to enter the market here, it was a good idea, basically. So as you can see here, well, to be honest, I didn't place a order. Well, because, I've been expecting it to trigger yesterday. It didn't happen. So that's why I'm out. And not in the market yet for today deals, today trades. Unfortunately, I'm missing this one. All right, but that was a good signal and good for you guys if you followed it. All right, so it's a good idea for now to kind of trail your position, by the way. So yes, I have to write it to other guys who are following me, basically, because just a second. Sorry. So, okay, it's dollar yen. Where was it? Was it here? All right. So I have to place an update trail a position. Update status. Common trade, close trade, active, please. Okay, update ID. I'm taking care about my followers. All right, so it's all done for now. That's good. Okay, let's go further. It's dollar Mexican. All right, want to sell it. Really want to sell it, honestly. Okay, will it go? Will it continue its up movement towards here? Not sure at the moment, but what I will definitely wait for, I will wait for European session and not going to do anything now because it does look like an entry point here. Well, I might be missing this one, but we'll see what is going to happen here a bit later on. Okay, so what I'll do here now is that okay, yes, I'll just put the new levels on. All right, so let's go to gold. Let's see what is happening with gold. All right, that's good, guys. So it didn't go down as much as I wanted it to go. So basically, I've been expecting, well, the reason I've put this area here because it's kind of a very strong structural level around this area. Of course, that's something what I was expected. It was just in case if the price will continue its down movement that I know that even if my order was triggered here, I did have a very good chance to close it at least with a zero, you know, so not to lose in this position. So that's something what I can leave for a night time. So it's not something, I want to be in a trade, for sure, you know, just placing your positions and then waiting for your losses to become profits. You know, it's just not about me. And this is a wrong way of trading. This is wrong to wait till your losses will become profits. This is completely wrong, guys. You must remember about it. And those of the I don't know, those who are trying to teach you differently, they don't really know how to trade, believe me. All right. I mean, the only way to use this kind of style is for investing. So basically, if you've invested some money into something, so for example, you've bought let's say, real estate or something like this, and then, yes, well, probably some years you'll be in a kind of negative kind of position. If you can call it a trading, then yes, all right, you can trade like this. But if you're an active trader, losing position must be closed. And profitable position must be kind of hold for as much as it is possible. And any professional trader will tell you so, believe me. All right, so that's all for now. Well, I will possibly stay online and will continue my work here, basically. Just for you to ask me the questions. Well, not really, no. I'll get online. I'll prepare my kind of, this is a trading room, basically, something what I do. Well, I do have a certain time every day when I must kind of review my market, you know, condition. Not my market. I wish it was my market. All right. When I review market conditions and when I do some kind of decisions. So basically, that was the first time. Normally, it's 1 hour earlier. It was a bit later today. Well, it's been done in a purpose, actually. Well, because, well, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning is a bit too early for most of you guys, and but I do wake up much earlier than that, so I've decided just to move it a little bit further. Well, just to have a see, to have a look. Sorry, and don't see much difference here. So possibly I will kind of switch back to 8 hours since tomorrow. All right, not 8, 6 hours. Oh, sorry about it. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you a bit later. It will be in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, I'll be online with my webinar at Dukascopy Bank, and well, I'll see you there then. Okay, guys, have a good trading day.